After his adventures in Chichen Itza, Arin Cade returned to Egypt, a place that held more secrets than he could ever imagine. He was drawn back by whispers, hushed stories passed down through generations, legends of a secret long believed to be nothing more than a myth. These tales spoke of a hidden branch of the Great Alexandrian Library, not lost to fire, but intentionally buried, preserved beneath the monumental paws of the Great Sphinx. This wasn't a treasure of gold or jewels, but something infinitely more valuable: knowledge. Knowledge that, if uncovered, could reshape our understanding of history itself. The Sphinx stood silent and imposing against the rising sun, revealing little to the casual observer. But Arin Cade was no casual observer. As he examined the massive stone blocks at its base, his trained eye caught something others had missed for centuries. Weathered into the lower stones were unusual symbols, almost faded by time and sand. His heart skipped a beat. They were an exact match to the strange markings on the crystal he had recovered from the lost pharaoh's pyramid. This wasn't a coincidence. It was a deliberately laid trail, a breadcrumb left by the ancients. Knowing he was on the right path, Arin traced the sequence of ancient glyphs he had deciphered from the crystal. He pressed them one by one into the stone. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, a low rumble started deep within the earth. The very ground trembled beneath his feet. Suddenly, the sand at the base of the Sphinx began to shift and swirl, revealing a dark, gaping hole in the bedrock. A stone staircase, perfectly carved, descended into absolute darkness. He had found it, the entrance to a secret untouched for millennia. The air inside grew still and heavy, thick with the scent of dust and forgotten time. As Arin descended the stone steps, torchlight dancing on the walls, he could feel the immense weight of the centuries pressing down on him. This place was not designed to welcome visitors. It was built to be hidden, to be forgotten forever. Each step echoed in the profound silence, a silence that felt older than the pyramids themselves. He was walking into a tomb of knowledge, a place where history had been laid to rest. The moment his boot touched the corridor floor at the bottom of the stairs, the silence was shattered. The sand covering the floor began to churn and whirl, creating a vortex. A hidden mechanism had been activated, turning the entire passage into a deadly sinking trap. Thinking fast, Arin leaped to a series of stone platforms jutting out from the wall. His timing had to be perfect. He jumped from one to the next, his movements a blur of desperate precision, narrowly avoiding being swallowed whole by the shifting sands below. He scrambled into a vast chamber, a cavernous space where the laws of sound seemed to bend. Every small noise, the scuff of his boot, his own ragged breath, repeated endlessly, echoing and multiplying. It was a chamber of echoes, a brilliant and terrifying trap. He realized one wrong sound, one misplaced step, could trigger another hidden mechanism. Holding his breath, Arin moved with extreme caution, carefully avoiding the pressure plates, cleverly disguised as ancient decorative tiles on the floor. At the very center of the chamber, guarding the path forward, rested a colossal stone lion. As Arin approached, its carved eyes began to glow with a ghostly, ethereal blue light. The guardian of the hidden library had awakened from its long slumber. Its purpose was chillingly clear: to protect the ancient knowledge it guarded at any and all costs. The statue shifted, stone grinding on stone, as it rose to its full, intimidating height, its gaze fixed on the intruder. Arin remembered the powerful artifacts he carried with him from his previous adventures: the Mayan idol, with its highly reflective jade surface, and the glowing crystal he had found in the pharaoh's tomb. He knew fighting this creature with force was impossible. Instead, he combined their light. He used the crystal to amplify a beam and bounced it off the idol's jade, creating a blinding, disorienting ray of pure energy. The light struck the guardian, causing it to reel back, confused and overwhelmed, before it slowly returned to its dormant stone stillness. Behind the Guardian's chamber lay the true treasure, the prize Arin had risked everything to find, the secret, lost Alexandrian Library. It was more magnificent than any legend had described. A huge underground hall stretched before him, filled with thousands upon thousands of scrolls, ancient stone tablets, and intricate cosmic maps painted on papyrus. This was it. Knowledge preserved from the greatest minds of the ancient world, all gathered in one impossible place, hidden from the ravages of time. As Arin carefully explored the library, unrolling delicate scrolls, his discoveries sent shivers down his spine. He found writings that connected civilizations separated by vast oceans: Egyptians, Mayans, Mesopotamians. These weren't separate cultures developing in isolation. They were part of a global network. The record spoke of star paths, forgotten technologies far beyond what was thought possible, and a unified body of knowledge shared by all ancient cultures. This was history's missing puzzle piece, the link that tied everything together. But as he unrolled one final pivotal scroll, a deep groan echoed through the hall. Disturbing this last piece of knowledge had triggered the library's final defense mechanism, a total collapse. The ancient hall began to fall apart. Massive columns cracked and buckled. Sand poured in through the ceiling in torrential streams, and the ground quaked violently. With no time to spare, Arin clutched the most important scrolls he could carry and sprinted toward the exit, the Library of Ages crumbling to dust behind him. Arin Cade burst out of the darkness and into the blinding desert light, gasping for air, just as the entrance sealed itself forever beneath the shifting sands. He had escaped. In his hands he held treasures not of gold or silver, but of pure, unadulterated knowledge secrets that connected continents, civilizations, and time itself. He had rewritten history, and he knew, somewhere within the fragile pages of those ancient scrolls, was the next clue on his incredible journey. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the next chapter of the adventure.